What up, humans? Kurumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the fighter hero, Alpha. Alpha has a good set of area of effect blink and crowd control skills. Our ultimate weapon, Alpha, is a fighter hero. I consider Alpha as a sustainable fighter since his second skill can heal him when dealing damage. Not only that, his ultimate skill lets him stun multiple enemies in an area. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Alpha based on my experience. We will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain his skills one by one for further understanding. Alpha's passive, Beta Advance, lets him summon Beta to attack an enemy. An enemy is marked every time Alpha hits a target with his skills. When the enemy reaches to marks Beta, his cyborg twin will attack a target continuously dealing true damage. So if you have hit an escaping enemy with your skills twice, they will still receive their slow painful death with Beta's true damage. In crucial moments like this, the true damage from Beta is really a big help, so you can turn the tides of battle to your favor. Also take note that aside from enemy heroes, you can also put a mark on jungle monsters Turtle and the Lord. But you can't put marks on minions. Alpha's first skill, Rotary Impact, lets Alpha slow enemies along the path. Alpha launches a slash forward which deals physical damage to enemies hit along the path and slowing their movement speed as well. After the first slash is swung, Beta will follow its path and deal physical damage to enemies hit along the path. With the slowing effects, you can slow down enemies so you can chase them further, or escape from them effectively. Alpha's second skill, Force Swing, lets Alpha deal damage to enemies while healing him.
Alpha is online.
After a short casting, he strikes forward in a fan-shaped area. Enemies hit will receive physical damage. Each hit of this skill increases his attack speed for a short time. Each hit also restores health for him. After a short while, Beta scans the area and will deal additional physical damage. The health restored from this skill is massively incredible to sustain you even under turrets. So make sure you hit multiple enemies so you will be healed for multiple times. With the God tier level health restoration and the item Bloodlust Axe, your sustainability during team fights are off the charts. If you are dying and you still want to fight, just use this skill against minions or multiple heroes to regenerate lots of health. You can use the health restoration capability to even keep alive in dying moments like this. Your first and second skill combo is best used to clear minion waves easily. Alpha's ultimate skill, Spear of Alpha, lets him dash forward to crowd control enemies. Upon casting, enemies in the target area are stunned. After that, he will pull himself to the area and will deal physical damage and knock the enemies up along the way. After that, Beta will deal multiple physical damage to the target in the area. With the dash, knock-up, and the stun, you can easily chase enemies and initiate team fights. The best thing about this skill is it stuns the target even if Alpha haven't reached the target yet. Then afterwards, they will also be knocked up. This skill basically have two crowd control effects, so it's best used to stop the enemies channeling skills like Farse's and Odette's ultimate skill. You can also use the dash to escape death and also dodge enemies' skills. It's best to be used against burst squishy heroes because of its dash capability, so you can reach those kind of targets as soon as possible. Make sure to aim better because you don't want to waste the stun and knock out the effects of this skill as much as possible. Beta's multiple damage on the area is really helpful to continue punishing the stunned and knocked up target. For some unknown reasons, it sometimes doesn't allow you through thick obstacles like this one. But don't worry, the stun and Beta's multiple barrage will still apply to the target area. As long as you've casted the skill, some crowd control effects won't be able to stop you. Check out our experiments on Alpha's ultimate skill on our Laboratomy episode about Alpha on our YouTube channel. There are so many items that you can buy for Alpha. You can focus on items that grants physical attack, spell vamp, health and defense, and items that boosts your regenerating abilities. You can use the Kurumi Way build if the enemies are mixed of physical and magic damage dealer heroes. We chose the following items to bring out Alpha's burst potential while being durable. Warrior Boots to be granted additional physical defense for more durability. Bloodlust Axe will give you Spell Vamp, which regenerates health for you when you deal damage with your skills. Queen's Wings will grant you damage reduction from incoming damage for a short while when your health reaches a certain point. This can be helpful when you keep on diving towards the enemies. Endless Battle to deal extra true damage on your basic attacks after using a skill. This item grants lots of stats that could boost your damage dealing capability off the charts. Oracle will grant you magic defense, and it will boost your regenerated health and shield gained by a percentage. This affects the health gained from Spell Vamp and from your second skill. Blade of Despair will give you a massive amount of physical damage, which will make your skill's damage more explosive. This build will bring out the best of Alpha's damage, while being durable and sustainable with your Spell Vamp inside team fights. You can use the Bursta build if the enemy's lineup has lots of squishy heroes like marksmen and mages. This build focuses on early burst capability while being durable on the mid to late game. Blade of Despair was prioritized a little early to unleash the beast from Alpha's damage. Immortality will resurrect you upon dying. Upon resurrection, you are given a certain amount of health points and a little bit of shield to protect you somehow. Lastly, you can use the Alpha Tanky build if you prefer Alpha as a really durable fighter. The only physical damage item considered here is Bloodlust Axe. The remaining items focused on durability. Antique Cuirass reduces the target's physical attack when they attack you. The item build for Alpha really depends on the enemy's lineup, so make sure to read each item's descriptions so you can adapt in-game. One of the best spells to be used on Alpha is Petrify. You can use Petrify to deal magic damage to enemies around you, and petrifies them for a few moments. This can really help you attack enemies peacefully when they are petrified. You can also consider Purify. Consider this spell if the enemy's lineup have lots of crowd control heroes. This will help you to be immune to crowd control skills for a short period. This will let you use your skills or basic attacks without the worry of being stunned. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the Custom Fighter Emblem set. Custom Fighter Emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as a skill-type fighter. Set Bravery to its max level because it can give you extra physical damage. Higher physical damage means higher damage for your attacks. Setting Invasion to max level will provide you physical penetration. Higher physical penetration means higher damage on your basic attacks and skills. Get Festival of Blood to be granted Spell Vamp. Killing an enemy hero grants additional Spell Vamp. This Spell Vamp is really helpful in the early game since your skills will regenerate some health for you. But if you are aiming for a burst killer alpha, then you might consider Custom Assassin Emblem set. Killing Spree will restore you some health upon killing enemy heroes, which could be helpful for sustainability. Set second skill to max level first. Prioritizing this makes the damage output higher and the health restored higher. Prioritize first skill less since your second skill is what you need for better additional effects. Always upgrade ultimate skill when available for upgrading. In terms of his combo, we use 2 combos depending on the situation we are currently in. If going in team fights, we usually use this combo. First, we use our first skill to slow down the target. This is because we know that Eudora will definitely stun the target first, so we don't want to waste the crowd control from our ultimate skill with her stun at the same time. Then, we use our ultimate skill to stun and knock up the target. Then, we use our second skill so we can restore some health and gain some attack speed. Then, just use your spell anywhere in between the combo just in case you needed it. In terms of going against a single target, this is the usual combo we use. First, we use our ultimate skill to stun and knock out the target. Then, we use our second skill to restore some health if needed, and also gain attack speed. Then, we use our first skill to slow them down since they will probably escape. And as usual, use your spell anywhere in between the combo when necessary. Additional tip: never underestimate Alpha's sustainability. If he has the right sustainable items, he can even survive battles longer even if he is just alone. The enemy will just be annoyed and will leave you because they can't kill you alone. You might even kill them if the battle carried on. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Alpha. This video just guides you on how to use Alpha the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Alpha. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the community tab for the giveaway post. We have our coffee account just in case you want to donate us some coffee funds. Check our Ko-fi link on the description of this video. Please, only trust bootcamp videos from our official accounts. See you on the next Mobile Legends Bootcamp. Cheers!